Hey Brawlers, I'm Mr. Huda, and this is episode 25 of the Daily Brawl series. This series is meant to show 2 games a day, played on a separate account, so you can see that accounts climb to Mythic each month. The climb's been pretty smooth lately. Hopefully I can keep that up and try to get to at least 4,500 to end the month with. Also, for this episode I'm going to be trying something new. I'm going to be capturing the tracker that I've been using the past month. So in the top right you'll see like the chances to win or lose fights. This is pretty buggy, it's not always correct, so can't really always rely on it. And then when I show this, this shows the graph of everyone's HP in the lobby. This is one of the most useful tools that you can see. And also when I scroll over the heroes in the game, I can see the comps that I last saw them play. Also here you can see my MMR for my alt account. I peaked at around 4,700, went all the way down to like 4,150, and now I'm back on the climb. So pretty interesting last couple days for my alt account climb. I think I'm at like 4,400 now. So anyway, I'll be trying showing the tracker out, see how this goes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep showing it or not, so let me know if you guys like seeing it or if it's too distracting in the comments. So let's get into it. Alright, some pretty good heroes here. So I've been really liking Bear, and Peter Pants has been not performing too well for me. Something you can also see here is average placement with some of these heroes. So Bear is 3.1, which is pretty good over 12 games. And then Peter Pants is 4.5, so Peter Pants has been not good for me lately, and that's largely due to the white changes and him losing a tier 3 dwarf. Alright, turn 1. So I got Familiar to start off with, it's pretty good. So next turn I'm on 4 gold. So I think it's better to just take a unit and then freeze the shrink spell. I'll just take the 1/1, even though I'm probably going to lose the fight this way. I want the buff on the Familiar. Alright, I'm against Waddle now. So you can see from the tracker, I was 100% to lose that, obviously. It's pretty easy to figure out fights when there's only a few units. And then it also shows the average damage I'll take for that turn as well. So let's Shrink Spell. And then take the best units for the fight. And then I'll freeze the poly, because I'm on 5 gold next turn, so I could take 3 units. Alright, nice win. I'm against Merlin now, who hasn't lost a fight. This is looking like another shrink. Can buy all the units out. And then I don't want Poly to slay, so I play it 4th. I want Egg in the back, so it might not break. And I want my Slay in the back as well, because it's probably not going to slay first. This way I can like take out a 1 health unit that's damaged. Alright, against Loki, who hasn't lost a fight. Also, just so you can see, this is what it looks like when it shows the last board that I saw. So I just saw Merlin, and those are the 4 units he had. And it'll also show treasures as well. So Loki is pretty strong right now. So I want to cast the free spell. It's because I have a lot of 1 health units though. But I think I cast the spell and then take the 2 good units. I think this looks good. Egg might break, but that's not a big deal. Alright, nice win. Against Cursed King, who hasn't lost a fight since turn 1, so he's likely strong. So I think the Peep pair is good, especially because I have the Good Witch. So since I'm taking both of these, I can cast this because it's free. And I think I just take the 3 royals and sell a 1/1. I want Peeps in. Want Donkey in, Prince in. And I think I'm okay to not play the egg. I just want to use it as gold now. Alright, nice win. Against Trophy Hunter. So this Peep Triple is pretty nice. Let's take it and see what I get. I have Ares, could be good. I do have summons. I can take an Archer with the Ares, and then I can move into Hippo. Yeah, I think it's going to be better than the Helm. So if I have Ares, you want tokens and ranged units. Let's roll. Don't really like these pairs. I don't think I'm going to move into mages. I think I will take the XP though. I'm fairly strong, 37 health. So let's sell for that. And then I want to play my token. I think this looks fine. Alright, against Miri, who's been losing every fight. I think taking the Archer pair is fine. And then I'm rolling for Hippo. Friendly Spirit's good as well. I think I'll take the free spell. Probably never getting into Romeo, so let's sell that and keep the mouse in case I find like a pair on the board. Alright, so Court Wizard's amazing when you have Eye of Ares. I think I will take this treasure as well. So these don't do much. The health won't matter that much. I think I'll just take regen. It'll give me like 5 or 6 health, and then I can swap it out. So Court Wizard's great. I don't really want the donkey pair. Could play Sure Shot Frontline. I think that's worth it. Court Wizard is a fair and balanced unit. Against Zell, who hasn't won a fight in 4 turns? 5 turns, 6 turns. Alright. So he's weak. So going for Polly is great. Don't really want to go for Romeo's or Vulture. Just looking for a second Court Wizard, Polly, Grimsoul, and I guess XP, and then Hippo. Tweedle's not bad. So is Fairy Godmother. I think I'm gonna pass though. I'm just so strong right now, and I'm at 38 health. I just want to look for like more late game tools, whereas Fairy Godmother's, it's only gonna stay for a few turns. Lightning Dragon's not bad. I'm gonna go for Lightning Dragon. Don't think I want to get into Royals, even though I already have 2 upgrades. Pretty unfortunate fight, but Eye of Ares still pulled through. Against Waddle, who won 3 fights in a row and then just lost his last fight. So I can get into mages. Don't think I want to. I think just go Baby Bear and stick with this animal plan for now, and then switch out with Polly later. Let's roll. Second Wizard's nice. My board's getting cluttered now though. It's still worth grabbing. Don't want Lightning Dragon anymore. Don't want Copycat. Friendly Spirit pair is pretty nice. Keep the Royals in. I don't like this being second because it's gonna attack and die rather than letting my Court Wizards go off. Yeah, I think I'm fine with the Court Wizard being last. I'd rather this be third. She's incredibly unfortunate fight against Merlin, who is likely mages. So I want the friendly spirit pair. Let's sell for it. And then still rolling for the same units. I take XP, try to get to good boy faster. I'm at 35. I think it's worth doing. My rolls are strong though. I think I abandoned Poly. Even with Ivaries, it's going to be hard to pull off without Grimsoul, so I need the third Poly and Grimsoul for it to be worthwhile, and I'm going to be at 6 anyway soon. Well, there's the Grim. So I think the animals are better than Friendly Spirit right now. Keep Friendly Spirit backline, or in hand for now. Alright, nice win. So I'm tier 6 before everyone else. Cursed King is 6. It's just me and Cursed King. Against Trophy Hunter. So Doom Breath's pretty nice. Kinda just want to get into Good Boy. Doom Breath's super good against Trophy Hunter as well. It just doesn't fit with my board currently, so I think I'm okay to roll past it. Don't want to go for Neon. It's too late for Hippo. Just really want Good Boy stuff. Don't want Cupid. Good Boy. I think I'm okay to cast this. Yes, get rid of Baby Bear. And I still think the Royals are better than Friendly Spirit for now. This is why you don't want too many targets with Trophy Hunter. If all he had was Mummy this fight and nothing else, he would have won it. I guess he had 9th book as well. So yeah, his targets are kind of ridiculous. Cursed King. So I think Hercules is worth going for. I kind of need treasures to get rid of Ivaries. Still Baby Bear. Take Hercules. It's too soon for Echo. Friendly Spirit triple is probably better than Good Boy at the moment. Moonsong Horn, I guess. Cast Shrivel. Freeze the Good Boy. I think I play it like this. I'm guessing Friendly Spirit's better now. It's getting buffed by Good Boy. I can play another Royal instead of the support. That's probably better. Yeah, just go like this now. Pretty unfortunate fight. Should be able to outscale this player though. Against Miri, who is Dwarves. Could get out of Dwarves with Hercules because he has Noble Steed. I'm gonna roll past the lady. Just looking for this Good Boy triple and buffs for it. That is a mediocre buff. I want to look for a +10 buff. Could kidnap his doubly maybe? No. Alright. Could actually sell and roll so that I can get a spell cast for this turn. I think that is worth it. Is it still worth it? No, I want Copycat. Alright, nice win. Now I get a treasure to replace Eye of Ares. I'm gonna turn into Copycat. Against X Giant, who might be Copycat. Probably is Copycat. So I think Wand of Weirding is better. Gets me double buffs for Good Boy and then double spellcasts to counter Copycat later. So grab Copycat, look for this Good Boy, more cats, and then buffs. Double Fog. Probably won't do too much. Still too early for Echo. Double Pig is nice. I really wanted to buff this turn and then start casting combats. I think I take this player out though. Robin Hood targets Copycat, so it's not that great. I guess I freeze the Double Pig for next turn as well. Pretty unfortunate fight against Trophy Hunter, so I pretty much need to cast Pig if I want to win it. Don't think Bearstain's worth it. He has 9th book. If he keeps it at like 4 targets, I don't think I could beat him. He's gonna be casting a ton of spells, no matter what I Pig. I don't think Medusa's good though. Not getting the Good Boy. I think I could freeze Knighthood. I think I should play for this turn though. Try to get this Good Boy in the next roll. Another Friendly Spirit. Don't really want it. Probably should have played 6 units this fight. Alright, still alive. It really sucks that I'm not getting these buffs on Good Boy though. I probably shouldn't have cast it the turn before this. And just keep looking for the plus 10 buff. I don't know if I can even do it for this turn. That guy's not that weak. So if I took Crown of Atlas, I could Evil Twin, but now I can't. Merlin's Test is meh. Here we go. Second Copycat. Third Copycat. 6 of Shields is way better than Moonsong. Another Copycat. It's pretty expensive. I think I'm not really going to be playing it unless it's upgraded, and I want a combat spell for the 1v1. So I'm going to pass on that. I could take Soul Talk. It's pretty nice because he's casting a bunch of spells if he attacks for... Oh, he's not attacking first with Hermes. So I don't need Soul Talk. Nice. Alright, guess I'm 3rd place. I actually got 12.5 by a ghost. That's kind of crazy. Nice. How do I get minimum for that? I'm only 42. I'm not even 4,200 and I got minimum? It's crazy. Alright, well, let's try to get into another game. Alright, so Horde Dragon is an incredible hero, so let's play Horde Dragon. And Trophy Hunter. I think I will go for the +2 health scaling. 2-2 is a lot better than 1-1. Ties a lot more units. But, I don't know. I just feel like getting the scaling for this turn. Interesting. Against Merlin. I think I'll pass on the baby root, just take the chicken. Alright, against Waddle. This is pretty easy, you just take the pair. And then I think I will sell chicken for the blind mouse. Best chances is to Slayer 5th and or 1st and 5th. Alright, no slays, but killed the Zeg. Against Morgan. So Lucky right now is amazing. Casting the spell pretty much guarantees I win the fight, but I kind of want 2-3 drops. I shouldn't have sold chicken. If I had chicken here, I could go 3-3 Earthquake. Yeah, I don't know why I took Blind Mouse. It was not a good play. I'd rather keep the tree. Vampire seems better. Alright, nice W. Get some economy out of it. Vampire pair is great. Let's look for these triples. Labyrinth pair is great. Could take the pig pair. I think I pass on it. Could also Wormroot. I think I'll pass on that. I just want these rolls, try to find these triples. And get ahead by treasures. Lucky pair is nice. I don't really want anything else, so I think I'm gonna sell for the lucky. Alright, getting a lot of extra gold now. Bit unfortunate that I lost because I hit the unicorn. This trophy hunter, he's been losing. Looks like an easy get into evil play. Let's take Minotaur. So I could get into Bad Moon. I have this Vampire pair. I think it's better than the other things. Like, these are just solid stats, but this is like, okay, you can get into this composition and carry. Like, this is a carry treasure, whereas these are just okay. If I don't get into Slay, then oh well. I think I'll buff one of the vampires now, because they're likely going to stay for much longer because of the Bad Moon. Don't want these. Don't think I want Mummy. He places Cut Purse. Yeah, I'll take Mummy. Why is this guy such low health while playing evil? It's crazy. Discounted Sporko is amazing. Don't want to get into Copycat. Alright, another treasure. Cloak is pretty nice. A 7-5 now. I don't think I want to go for Poly. You don't need to play Poly with Horde Dragon, you can just get carried with treasures anyway. I think I just sell chicken for this pair and roll. Don't want Friendly Spirit, and I don't think I want XP, because I have 3 pairs to roll for. Let's get rid of these luckies. I want these vampires early to slay, but I want this on the mummies. Playing ranged unit last is really weird. I think it makes sense here though. Don't think I want to get into book. Just look for these 2 triples, 3 triples, and then Mermaid is amazing here with the Bad Moon. I think casting Beauties is good. Helps me get into fairies later. Alright, there's Mermaid. Grimsoul is pretty nice as well. I have to sell Queen, that's fine. I can make these slay. I think I move away from the mummies. Just keep these vampires rolling. Alright, lost a bit of scaling there because he sniped the mermaid. Bit unfortunate. Second mermaid, and I get a free scaling opportunity. Tier 4s aren't that great. I think it's still worth taking though. Let's go Moonsong, help me cast some spells for cheap. That is amazing. Let's go to Lucky. Get rid of Minotaur. So staff means I can't upgrade Vampire anymore. Staff honestly isn't that great. I think it's Tree of Life. I don't like Helm because it's always going into Grimsoul. I guess it goes on Sporko for a bit. Yeah, it'll be on Sporko for a while, I think, actually. So yeah, I'll go Helm. Get rid of Moonsong. And then take out Mummy and Sporko for this fight, because it's free scaling. Alright, so fairies are great. Could also Mix-a-Wizzle this and try to kiss it. I'll go for that. Vulture is pretty meh. Alright, no kiss. I'll go for another mermaid. I think 1 is enough. 2 gets the backline way too cluttered. So it's a good opportunity for Lance. I think I'll try to go for it. Alright, big win against Morgan. I don't have much info on. She got her treasure last turn. Probably tier 5. Hopefully tier 5. Let's go to Lance. A bit late for Chupa. And kiss the mummy. All it can get me is Grimsoul and Mermaid. Tier 4 is very cluttered as well. Give me Chupa, honestly. Chupa's not bad too. I'll try it. Lady and Sporko are pretty nice as well. Arthur is honestly not bad. It's decent scaling. So if I sell Sporko for that, this is the Helm target instead of the Sporko. I think I just sell the Lance. Or the Prince, I mean. Alright. Where's their treasure? Oh, was it Hand of Midas on... No, it wasn't. Oh wait, yeah, no it wasn't. Where's their treasure? Maybe they Hand of Midas to Chicken accidentally? Alright, second fairy is good. Let's try to get a buff for Lance here. Baba is good. Alright. So I just want to make sure that Lance procs this turn. These fairies aren't that great. I guess it's getting the Helm buff, right? Like whatever gets helmed, the fairy is going off of that as well. think I want to keep Grimsoul instead of second fairy. And then I don't want to get rid of these backliners because it's ensuring Lance procs even if it dies right away. And if this Lance gets me Mimic or Horn, I think I'm in a very good position. Kind of sucks that on like the 2 crucial turns to scale, I'm facing players with full-fledged tier 6 comps. Bit unfortunate. It sets me back, but hopefully I can get Mimic here. Oh, I forgot I'm Horde Dragon. That's pretty funny. So I can utilize Arc pretty easily. I don't think it's the choice though. I think it's Feather. Yeah, it's Feather. Rid of Cloak. So Shrivel is great against Trophy Hunter. Let's go for that. Oni King is pretty nice. I really just want to find Echo and even Evil though. Kind of sucks that I ended up into Lance when I already beautied that. I don't think it's Oni King. Alright, not finding more Babas is a bit unfortunate. So I'm not getting the Helm buff on the fairies, I've noticed. Alright, looks like I'm dead here. That's such like a horrible lineup of heroes to face here. It's pretty tilting too. In 5.1 I face like 2 tree comps in a row. Like full-fledged tree comps in a row. And then go against Trophy Hunter. Well, I was just not able to scale. Oh well. Pretty upsetting day. Especially after that last game too. I got 12.5'd by a ghost through my Hermes boots. But these days do happen. Can't expect to consistently climb. Only playing 2 games a day. You kind of have to grind in order to climb consistently. So overall for today, got 3rd with Sharebear. Got into Eye of Ares with Court Wizards to make me strong early to mid. Transitioned into Copycat. And then died to a Medusa Ghost with Hermes Boots, who attacked first and killed the only target for it to win. And then second game, Horde Dragon. Got some nice treasures early, got into Slay. Had a pretty good setup going to help me scale, but just faced the high rollers of the lobby, so I wasn't able to scale off of them. Pretty unfortunate day. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for another episode. Make sure to check out the Mythic gameplay playlist. I've been posting around 3 games a day. Very fast-paced games, very easy to watch. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy holidays. Peace.